picture. Okay. IndigoMoon Aussies. Today is Friday, December 2nd, and this is the Avatar litter, and they're 3 weeks old today. They're outside the box. I just cleaned the box. They're getting big. They're probably going to get some food this weekend. So we're going to, you can see them. They're playing. We've got some paper down. They're doing pretty good, and we're setting them out of the box now. They are pottying, and over the weekend we're going to switch this around a little bit because they're starting to climb out, and we will start, I'll explain it when we do that, but we set up a difference, and it starts, believe it or not, even at 3 or 4 weeks of age, they start to get a little bit potty trained. So I don't know if we can do them in order of birth. Hey, who's over there? That looks like, is that you, Moa, making a potty? Okay, this is Gypsy. She was called Awa from birth. Whoa, we did a flipper. There's Gypsy. She's the one we're keeping. I know everybody's going to get to come in and play. Let me get you some toys. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. But they're holding their balance very well. At this age, they tend to be a little bit wide in the front, and that's just how they are at this age. You don't want them to be too wide. You look at balance, like, are their legs balanced? I like to see them a little bit square-backed, a little bit short-backed at this age, and that's what I'm seeing, because then I know they're not going to be too long in body. These puppies have just to die for heads. Already at 3 weeks, you can see the stop. She's got just a beautiful stop, a really good, nice, tight muzzle. I also look for the lips. One of the things that I wanted to do in this line is to get a little bit tighter fit on the lips and at the eyes. Our foundation sire tends to be a little loose at the lips and eyes. Not a fault, but definitely something that I wanted to improve on. And I can already see that I've done that. Rico definitely improved on the line, and so there we go. I'm going to get a couple toys out too, because they're just starting to play. Got to be careful where you step around here. My feet are already wet. Guys, I got toys. I got some toys. Yuck. There's some toys. Who is over here? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Okay, this is Moat. Wait, nope. Sorry, never mind. Let me get Moat. Come here. Come here. Where did you go? There she is. There's that big girl. There she is. This is Moat. She's spoken for. Again, we do have puppies available. We have people interested, but sometimes we have to wait to see how their temperaments are. She's got a beautiful, symmetrical face. She's a sweetheart. I have actually a little short movie of her, my daughter-in-law rocking her. Moat likes to be rocked like a baby. And if you can hear her squeaking, rock-a-bye, baby. Rock-a-bye, baby. Play with your toys. Play with your toys. Who's that crying? Who's that crying? Who wants to come play with me? This is Parker. Parker's got a little bit darker face. He is, to me, his head, the way it's shaped, the way he's got to stop, but the way he comes over right here in his head reminds me more of his grandsire, which is Sunny, than of his sire, Rico. It's a subtle difference, but I can tell he's going to resemble Sunny. Sunny has more of a plush head, whereas Rico has more of an elegant head, more of a refined head. Definitely not a bitchy head. And for the general audiences listening, it is, the protocol is a dog is a male and a bitch is a female, and it's very, I try not to use the word when I'm doing the videos, but it's just almost impossible. So it's not a dirty word, it's the technical term. Parker. Parker, who's crying? Let me see who's crying. Come here. You're getting lost over there, Thanator. Okay, this is Sute. And he's just got a beautiful head. He looks a lot like Rico did at this age. They've got a lot of neck, as you can see him stretching that neck out. What? He's a sleepy boy. He's a sleepy boy. He's got full white, a little bit of black here, but what we call pretty much a full white front. He's got a little bit of white on the ear. Edward had this too, and this will grow out. And a white ear is not a problem when the leather is dark and they have color surrounding the ear. So a lot of people question the difference between a mismark and disqualifications and faulted in the show ring, and this puppy has absolutely no faults. Who is that over there crying and carrying on? Huh? Huh? What? What? Tell me. Tell me. Well, tell me what? Tell me about it. He's got his eyes closed. He's moaning his... Who is that crying? What? Who is that crying? Come here. Come here. Come here. That's Jake. That's Jake. What, Jake? What? 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 Tell me the story. What happened to you? Nobody was praying with you? You was by yourself alone? And didn't that happen to you? And what else? Tell me what else. Him has a lot of stories to tell. Him has a lot of stories to tell. Hi. Hi. Come here. Who else? Come here. Come here. Come here. I know we're missing somebody. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, this is Grace. This is the third female. She's another one. She's just got a beautiful face. She's got very symmetrical markings. And, hi, pretty girl. Hi, pretty girl. And she's very sweet. She looks a lot like Moat in the face. The difference between her and Moat is Grace has the white mark, and that'll stay just very slightly. I mean, like if you wanted to trim it out, you probably could, but that's the difference in her. And let me see, let me find, come here. I'll show you them side by side. And Grace is bigger, and they have like opposite leg markings. Grace is on this side, and she has the show side white leg, and Moat has the non-show side white leg. And Moat's probably right now the biggest puppy, but they change in size, and that doesn't mean anything. Again, you just look for the leg, the length of leg compared to the length of body, and it's just perfect, very balanced. They're very heavy puppies, very solid. Grace. I see Grace. I see a little bit more of a plush head on her, although she's feminine, because as you can see, when you can take a circle like that, let me do it this way. I look for that, and that shows me that I'm going to get a really nice head, and it's not going to be too snipey. You don't want it too smushed back, but you definitely want to see a stop. Hey, come here. You're not alone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I knew somebody was missing. Oh, I see. We have an escaped convict. Hey. Hey. I think it's Thanator over here. Thanator. He's sleeping by the door. Thanator. And that's... Look, get the movie of Sute. Sute is sitting there with his legs crossed crying. Sute. Well, come here. Well, come here. You don't have to cry. Now, if that is not Rico Jr., that is exactly the kind of thing that Rico would do. Sit there and just, with his legs crossed, like he's something special, and cry because he's too lazy to walk over here to me. Sute, come here. Come here, Sute. Come here by Mama. Come on, you can do it. You's a bigger boy. Come on, Sute. Come on, you pretty boy. I'll pick him up in a minute. Oh, this is Thanator. Thanator, it resembles Edward the most in terms of the amount of white. He has got tons of white. The white, when we're talking about faults and disqualifications for the show ring, the white cannot exceed the withers. But because the white hair is longer, you always have to lift it up to get your judgment. And he is definitely marked beautifully. He has a great amount of white without being disqualified. And he really likes for me to talk, as you can see. He's enthralled with what I have to say. Thanator thinks he's all that, I will tell you this. And he reminds us of Edward because of that. He has a very strong personality right now. And if he doesn't like what you do, he'll let you know. Tony, what? What? And he has a lot of white on this ear, has black underneath, and a lot of the white on the ear will come off, and it'll be about, he's got black surrounding it, black here, black on the inside. So again, on first look, at birth, when I saw him, I wasn't sure. I had to stop and really look at the ear to say, is he a mismark? No, he is not. He's a show quality male, and he's gorgeous. He's got quite a bit of white in the front. The show side, just enough of that break in the white. He's a good pup. He's also, he's one, he just wants me to talk and sing. What? What can sing you a song? What kind of song? Rockabye. Now watch, Thanator doesn't like to do Rockabye Baby. Rockabye baby in the treetops. Oh, you're going to do it now? Now you're going to let me rock you because you're on camera? Rockabye baby. Rockabye the baby. What? I'll try to get him all stirred up. We need to say hello to Sute. Sute is another one. There's like 4 of them, or at least 3, that look so much like Rico and have personalities like Rico. Rico does not have a full white front. He's marked. Very similar. Very similar to Sute. And Sute has nice white collar. Again, he has the stripe at the head here. That, it's hard to say. I mean, some people would trim it, some people would like it. To me, it doesn't really matter. I always put structure over color anyways. And these puppies have a lot of white. They're very flashy. Oh, now you sat there and cried about coming over here, and now you be a baby. Rockabye baby, rockabye the baby, rockabye the baby. So this is the last time we'll have a movie of the puppies in the whelping box because they're climbing out. So over the weekend we'll be changing this around. They'll still be enclosed in an X pen, and we'll have newspapers, which underneath, there's blankets and padding here, but there's also newspapers. So I take them up about 3 times a day and change those out. I'm going to move up so we can see puppies and get some action. I'm going to make some noise and get them. Puppies, 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 wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on. Come on, we got things to do. Come on. Come on. Come on. There goes Thanator. He's going to tear it up with somebody. Who's his victim? Hey. Hey. Hey, they're starting to wear if you scratch them. Hey. Hey. This is Grace that I'm scratching. Come on, sleepyheads. You guys were gung-ho. They were jumping around going crazy 5 minutes before we turned the film on. Come on, wake up, puppies. Wake up, puppies. Wake up, puppies. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come over here. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on, you're not doing action shots. We got 3 of them over there playing. Come on. Thanator. You are full of it. You are. You are full of it. Come here. Come on. Come on, Gypsy. Come on. Come on, Dick. Come on, Sute. Come on. Come on, Moa. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on, everybody get up. Come on. Let's have a puppy party. Come on, Gypsy, no sleeping. Puppy party. Come on. Puppy puppies. Puppy puppies. Look, we got toys. Look, we got toys. What? 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 What, Thanator? What? Oh, what's the matter? What's the matter? Come on. Come on, you're full of it. I don't know how Thanator got his head dirty, but it looks like his head's dirty. How did you get your head dirty? How did you get your head dirty? Don't you sass me, Thanator. Don't you sass me. Don't you sass me. Doesn't it sound like he's sassing me? He's coming to see me. Come here. Don't you sass me, young man. Don't you sass me, young man. No, don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you sass me. Don't you sass me. Don't you sass me. Don't you sass me. This guy is a character. He's not for the faint-hearted or for people that want a real slow-moving, easy little guy. Not this boy. My husband wants to keep him, and I told him no. We have one just like him. His name is Edward. Right, Thanator? Right? Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. He almost sounded like he was laughing earlier today. Now if I put him down, he'll come back for more, won't you? Won't you? You will. Let's find. Where is... Come here. Parker's that little howler. He stands at the... on this ledge here and howls for us. Come here. Where's Parker? Where's Parker? Come here. That's not Parker. Where are you? Where are you hiding at? There's Parker. Do some howling. Do some howling. Almost, their noses are almost completely filled in. Come on, do some howling. Let's see you make some noises. Oh, he's gonna hold my face. Are you gonna hold my face? Are you gonna hold my face? You're not gonna howl? I'll put him out by himself and I'll see if we can get him to howl. He's a howler. He's got a lot of personality too. They look like dead heads. Gypsy. Come on, Gypsy. Move over here. There we go. Come on, guys. Let's do some excitement. Come on. Come on. Come on, guys. Come here. Where are you going? Where are you going, Parker? There you go, Jake. Oh. Oh. This is Moat. Oh. Oh. Oh, she just likes to be loved. She doesn't make any noises. Say, you could just hold her all day. She says, you can hold me all day and I won't fuss and I'll be happy about it. I'm just a little sweet girl. I'm just a little sweet girl and I'm so fat I can barely walk. I'm so fat I can barely walk. Yes. She always makes these little love. Oh, these little love noises. She's so sweet. Boys, wake it up. Wake it up. Wake it up. Come here, Parker. I thought you were gonna do some howling. Thought you were gonna do some howling. No? Let me find. No. Where's Grace now? Oh, I think she's over here. Yes. Grace. Grace. Grace also, I think, is going to look like Mira and like Bella. Bella is on, I just put a new picture up of Bella. Bella is the same cross, so full litter mate, just not born at the same time. And I have a new picture of her up on the site under the Breaking Dawn litter. No, you're not going to bite me. No, you're not. No, you're not. Oh. Oh. And they get little black spots on their... She's a pretty girl. Yeah, it's a very, very consistent, very pretty litter. Very good heads, very good bone, very good balance. Nice little stop. She's going to have a little bit more of what I would call a bitchy head, a little more female head than Moat. Moat might have a little more to her head. Who else? Who else wants to say hi? It's almost time to say goodnight. Yeah, we're going to do pictures next. Fun, guys. As soon as we shut the camera off, they'll all wake up and start going crazy. I know it. Say happy birthday to us. Oh, are you going to play with that flower? Are you going to play with that? Let's put it on you. Who wants to wear the flower? Oh, wear the flower. Wear the flower. Wear the flower. That's a boy I put the flower on. Let's insult Thanator. Thanator, where are you? Come here, Gypsy. Oh, Gypsy, you want the flower because you're a pretty girl? Okay, look at, oh, Gypsy's wearing the flower. Gypsy's wearing the flower. Look at, playing with the toy. They are starting to play with each other in the toys, and they do have, I don't know if we can see them, but little teeth's coming in. Little teeths. Little teeths. Look at Gypsy fall asleep with the flower around her neck. Look at. And I've mentioned it before, as far as their structure, their heads, Gypsy we selected to keep more because of Flash. We already have a Rico daughter she's just a gorgeous cobby little bitch. Very, very nice. But she's what we call plain. And she's had very, very limited showing. And she has beaten some of the top bitches out of the top rank, number 1, number 2, number 3. And Mira is her name. And she's a very what you call a plain bitch. So the only big decision here was pretty much just to keep that pattern white. Whenever you have a lot of white, which is coveted by some people, I've mentioned this several times. I like both. I like the tries because it's hard to hide their faults. What you see is what you get. The Merles are pretty in their own way, but you can hide quite a bit of faults in the Merle coat. And the Tries, it's more difficult, so you can see the great top lines, the good angles, good structure all the way around. I also love her head. I think she's going to have a head similar to Mira. Mira's a small bitch. She's got a lot of bone. She's not overdone, but she does have a lot of bone for a smaller bitch. She weighs probably about 35 to 38 pounds. I would say Gypsy's going to be closer to moderate. And for me, moderate on a bitch would be about 45, maybe 50. Weight's deceiving, though, because if they have solid bone, just like people, people don't always look what they weigh. Sometimes they weigh more, sometimes less. So weight is not always an indication of size. I don't expect any of these girls to be huge. That's based on Beyonce's a very moderate bitch. Beyonce's about 19.5 inches tall, and her non-pregnant healthy weight is around 47, 48 pounds. So she's right. She's a very moderate girl. Perfect. She's got a very nice head. When we talk about our goals in breeding, let's take Beyonce for example. Beyonce has beautiful movement. She has an excellent top line. Her reach and drive are equal. Her angulation is great. She has a beautiful front, beautiful rear, gorgeous head. What I would like to see improved upon in her litters, she carries a little bit more ear. So I would like to see ears shorten up, and we definitely got that with Edward. And Edward is Beyonce's son. And also with Beyonce, I feel that Beyonce is just a teeny bit slight of bone. I would call her around the average range, but I think that she would look better if she had just a teensy bit more bone. To me, there's a balance between what I call overdone, like male or female. Their legs look like tree trunks. That's not a true Aussie. An Aussie could not work livestock for 14 hours a day with big bone. But I also don't like a spindly leg. To me, that's more a border collie, or that's the working lines tend to have a little bit less bone. That makes sense. They work more. Well, she's dreaming and having twitches. But I would put a little bit more. In all honesty, I would shorten up Beyonce. Her ear set, the way her ears hold, are beautiful. But her ear leather, the size, I think that she could use a little bit smaller ear, and I'd put a little bit more bone on her. So in my females out of this litter, and in Gypsy in particular, in keeping her, I'm just going to check her little stub. It looks good. Okay, that's my goal, is to get a female that's a moderate size, that has a little bit better bone, and maybe a little bit better ear set. Beyonce has a lot of flash and a lot of white. She doesn't look very good right now because we have to trim so much of her coat. And unlike humans, us human females, when we have a child, we usually struggle to lose weight. With the canines, it's the opposite. Beyonce loses her weight like that and then blows her coat so they almost just look absolutely horrible. So Beyonce isn't in this movie, but we will take some pictures of her. Look at that, sweetheart. Come here. Come here. Come here. That's Grace. I really like this little bitch, too. Yes, I'm talking about you. Yes, I'm talking about you. She has got, the copper is really starting to show. She has got just a beautiful expression. She is going to be an eye catcher. She really is. Yes, she really is. She really is. And she's got a good personality. She's a very sweet, biddable girl. Their personalities are starting to come out. So a lot of people were waiting to see as their temperaments develop. Like we have a couple people on our list that are interested that I truthfully don't think could handle a super animated, very drivey pup. And I will tell you that the majority of the last litter, they were pretty drivey. They require some good handling, awesome, I mean, just amazing intelligence, problem-solving abilities. Every everywhere you go, people are going to stop. What breed is that? A lot of people don't recognize the black tries as being Australian Shepherds. They're used to seeing the merle coloring, and they're used to seeing